Skating is extreme. I can't do anything extreme, you know? We gotta protect. I'm like a porcelain vase, you know? I'm no good in pieces. What's up, GQ? I'm Matty Matheson, and here's some of my essentials.
And action.
So, you know, this is a vintage motorcycle helmet. It's a Buco. You know, it's incredible. It's protection through research, really. This is just a really great helmet for riding. You know, it's one of those things, you know, you're riding vintage, you know, choppers or whatever you're riding, and you start buying old helmets. Look, watch. You put it on like this. You put a helmet on like this. And that's as good as it can get. This is one of my essentials. If you ride motorcycles, get yourself a helmet.
Where'd you get that one?
This one I bought off of some random guy on the internet. It's perfect. Maybe it's filled with head lice, maybe it's filled with sawdust. I don't know. Is it really even safe? I don't know. It looks cool, kinda. Here we go, sunglasses. So I'm 40 years old now. I was born in 1982. My eyeballs are rotten. The iPhone has melted them, I believe. Maybe it's my age. Maybe it's me just looking, you know, screen time 65 hours a day. But I had a friend who's a little bit older than me, said, hey, check this out. And he gave me his readers, and I put them on. I was like, what? This is so great, I can see. You know, and now I can look at my phone for endless amount of time and see what's actually going on. When life gets crazy, as I'm older now, the sun kind of hurts my eyes while I drive, and I drive quite a fair amount. So when I'm driving, I like to wear sunglasses. And these sunglasses, these are, I believe, the J silhouette, or the model, Oliver's Peoples. I found these a couple years ago. Bought my first, I've had like four or five pairs of these. I keep buying them, Oliver Peoples. Now that this is on fucking GQ, can you send me some? Okay? A lot of people always asking about this shit. These sunglasses are cool, and period. And send me some. I've bought 4 or 5 pairs of these, okay? Wow. Big moment here for everybody. One of my essentials is just the stainless steel Yeti kind of thermos cup. I put coffee in it. Every morning I go out and walk around the farm and go look at vegetables and take in the day, kind of set my pace, a little meditation. You know, well, not really, while you're drinking caffeine, meditating, you know, just like the fake meditating that everybody does. Once again, as a bigger dude, there's not a lot of options to buy like certain types of clothes, so I've fallen in love with hats. This is not a vintage hat. This is a new hat. This is my clothing company, Rosa Ragosa. It's not even out yet. You don't even know about it. It doesn't really matter. Maybe this is a spoiler alert. Don't really care. But this hat is an incredible silhouette of my favorite kind of trucker hats. This is a hat underneath it. I don't know why. This is a bit much, I'd say. I also love, you know, coming across good bucket hats is a real joy. And this is a ABC Wide World of Sports, vintage. It's kind of disgusting on the inside. You know, something like your grandfather would have in a photo, sitting on the beach in Palermo. And so I like wearing it. It's cool. Look, now I'm cool. You're cool too. You probably have great essential bucket hats. I just happen to have the Wide World of Sports ABC one. So mine's just a little bit cooler than yours and a little more essential. This is a Rolex. It's very old. I think it's from the 40s. It was given to me as a gift from Shlomo. He owns Maker Pizza, and he gifted me this. He asked if I wanted a watch. I never wore a watch. I'm not a watch person. And I made a couple jokes about a Rolex. I was just like, you know, I think I want a Rolex. And then he's like, why do you want a Rolex? Like, you don't wear watches. Why do you want a Rolex? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like an adult now. I'm like, I would never buy it. I don't know. All my friends like have Rolex. It's just like this thing, you know? But the thing about it is he's thoughtful, because I didn't want some like new, showy, whatever the kind of roll. I don't even know what they are. I just think it's actually genuinely cool. And I think if I was to wear a watch, I'd wear this one, which makes it essential. So here's the one watch I would wear. So this is just a point and shoot film camera, Kyocera, T-Zoom, got the Carl Zeiss lensy. You know, I think a lot of people probably got the Contax 2000 or the Yashica, you know, T-Zoom 4 or some shit. But I asked Trish to get me a good film camera for Christmas forever ago. And this has been my camera that I travel with and just take film photos. And yeah, you know, capture the moment. So, okay, as a chef, as a home cook, as a father, as a partner, as a husband, as a friend, this is truly one of the greatest cast iron pans. I love this. This is a Matheson Cookware cast iron pan. This is amazing, heavy duty. We got the knurled handle, 2 hands. Throw this in a fire, put it into an oven, hit somebody in the head. Don't do that though. But this thing is like really something I'm really proud of. We designed it with Castor. Shout out to Castor. We love them. This is a 10-inch cast iron pan, and we developed it with the extra kind of lip up here. So when you're cooking, you can throw your steaks or something in there, and then when you're cooking, you hold it back here with the long handle, and then you can spoon and baste, and with the wider edge here, you can kind of pool your butter or your fat and kind of baste, which I love. And then when you add, there's a little dot here on the bottom that will help you, and a small little dot here that will help you align the pan. And then you got the lid on there. This is definitely an essential thing in my life, and you know, just something I'm really proud of. I love it. Here we go. Everybody needs a good tote, a good duffel bag. This is the one that I obviously actually travel with all the time. It's got the YKK zipper, which you know, very utilitarian. You got that, it can zip up, keep your privacy'd. Put your little, you know, you got some lingerie in there. Put it, you know, that little zip's gonna make you keep your sexy things nice and safe. I still just have like stuff in here. I got a pair of socks, I got a belt, got another bucket. I'm always traveling with just like the key things. A good Bad Brain shirt, look at that. When was the last time you saw look at this, this is like a crop. This is the weirdest cut shirt in the history. You know, Quickness, great album. People don't really love it, but it's a good album. But there you go, you need a tote, a daily driver. This is my daily driver. I go, anywhere I go, this kind of bag goes with me, and I really love it. I check it all the time, so it's just like getting thrown around on conveyor belts and all that shit. Like, I check it. I don't like to carry anything in the airport. I don't bring a carry-on ever. I'm like the opposite of most people want to do carry-ons. I don't like walking through the airport with anything. You know, I check the bag. I don't mind. Wait 15 minutes for bags. Wait 15 minutes for bags. Okay, so this is kind of, you know, an amazing thing. We took some vintage, dead stock Carhartts, and Nick, shout out to Nick in Small Talk. He does hand-painted pants and denims and all this stuff. And I put a bunch of like my favorite music on here. I got the Bluesmobile. The Bluesmobile was such a big thing when we were kids. Shout out to the Blues Brothers in Chicago. We got the Blues Brothers mobile. When we were growing up, my dad literally bought an old cop car from like an auction, and we literally grew up driving around in some beat up shitbox cop car with like the old Plymouth with the white door and the blue. It was like incredible. Sure, Nick is probably pretty busy making a lot of stuff right now, but he makes amazing things. So, you know, send him a pair of pants if you can. Get him to draw things that you love on your pants and wear them, you know? Essential shoes for me, even though my chiropractor says I need to start wearing actual shoes that gave me support, but for some reason, I wear these shoes every single day. I've been wearing, you know, these Vans slip-ons for a long time. Like grade 7 or 8, I finally got my first pair. I always had like a pair of like, you know, I had like Airwalks. I had a pair of Airwalks or like, you know, big chunky pair of like Americas or like some skate shoe or Simple. I can't skate too much, you know, I fall, snap my wrist, hurt my elbow. I don't do anything extreme. I'm like a fucking porcelain vase, you know? I'm no good in pieces. So I'm not like, I don't know if you know this about me. I'm not really a deodorant person or like self-care with the skin. I don't have the routine, or I didn't for a long time. And then I started having kids, and I don't know, just in my older age, I was like, I need to start doing maybe something and moisturizing, you know, get a couple dry spots. I take one here, I go one there, and then I do one here, and then I feel like I saw a meme where somebody just took like thing and how dudes like do their face. I'm doing the dude thing, and then I just do this, and then I do this, and then I come and I rub it all on my face, my eyeballs, and you know now, carpe diem. Anything that's coming at me, guess what? We're lubed up, we're ready to go, we're ready to rock. I'm moisturized. Come at me, world, good or bad. I got juicy little baby skin now. Thanks GQ for letting me show you some of my essentials. It was a fantastic time. Make sure that, you know, you take care of the things that you love.